I'm here with Robert Guratzsch. Great to speak with you again. It's been a while. You are a longtime Crowd Coach member, one of the originals. And what we're doing today is we're reaching out to some of these members and seeing what their experience has been like with Network in Action's Crowd Coach. Crowd Coach was an idea that we had to really leverage the expertise of some of our Network in Action members and see what they could bring to the table for some of the newer and upcoming businesses. And if you want to tell us a little bit about your business, what do you have going on the cooker?
Yeah, I think I would certainly fall into that group of up and coming.
Yeah.
I'm trying to develop a distillery, a rum distillery. And it's certainly been a slow and adventurous journey, but the crowd coach concept has definitely helped me, keep progressing in the right directions, because it's very easy to go off on tangents and start researching certain things from fermentation to distillation, and you get lost in real estate and you get lost in, I don't know, operating agreements, the legalities, and establishing your LLC and whatnot. So I feel like Scott and the crowd coach team and community have kept us,
on track.
Following, on track. Following.
So I know that when I first met you, and we actually talked about your website and things like that, and lots of your stuff was just ideas on paper. So that was about a year ago. Can you tell me where you are about in your journey right now? Has it moved from paper? What's happening?
It's in some aspect it has moved off of paper. For example, we're now in some prototyping, creating some flavored rums, some spiced rums, just to kind of play around with the recipes, so that when it comes time for us, when we have our permits and when we have our proper equipment, that we can move forward in an expedited way and don't start experimentation with the recipes at that time. So we've on that front, we've acquired, or we've managed to get our hands on some grain neutral rum spirit, and we've put it in some barrels to age it. We've added some spices and vanilla and cinnamon and things too. Don't want to give away too much on that.
Oh, of course not. Of course spices. Not. But so now it went from up here, and now you could kind of hold it, right?
There's definitely some things that we can hold and taste, most importantly.
Excellent. I can't wait to try some of that stuff. I know I saw you did a promotional video with Rob Eppolito, the Video Mojo guy, and I was very impressed with the outcome, and you looked great on there, and it made me excited to get a glass of that stuff. It's called RFG, right?
RFG, that's right.
RFG Distillery.
Yes, that's right. And we're probably going to have some lines of rum and some brandings that are a little bit away from the RFG Distilling company name.
Okay.
That will have their own standalone branding. We're playing around with the Bamboo Bay spirits, Bamboo Bay rum. We can have a silver, a gold, and a spiced. So those are some of the things that sort of came through the conversations and group brainstorming sessions in the crowd coaching.
Right on.
Once a month meetings.
So on Crowd Coach, what would you say the best part of Crowd Coach has been? What's been the biggest result for your business?
So I think the group dynamics, Scott did a really nice job putting different industries together, from school uniforms to soccer coaches to obviously me trying to develop a distillery, but then also financial advisors and insurance folks. And so there's varying industries coming together, but also in varying stages of their startup. I mean, I was at the very early, just had this crazy idea in my head and starting to put it on paper. And then there's also, some others in the group are already much further along. They already have a product out there. They already have revenue. They have costs. And for them, it's really trying to develop and expand and build upon. So I think that variance has really broadened my perspectives and even considerations of what all do I need to, think about when I try to run my own business.
It does seem like a great, at least one of the first steps if you have an idea, and especially something with as much red tape that somebody needs to go through? I know, like when it comes to liquor licensing and having all the correct permits, like you already outlined, it's like there's a lot of stuff that you need to consider. There's some people like me. I'm a web developer. I just go to the courthouse, I get my DBA, and I could start making websites for people. It's as simple as that. Whereas there's a lot more involved in getting the operation up and going, and then keeping it up and going. And so I respect the challenge, and it's definitely going to be a journey. And I'm glad to see that you've progressed as much as you have. Do you think you could put a price tag on what the crowd coach experience has meant for you?
Yeah, I mean, in certain aspects, it's invaluable, right? The connections that the people that you meet and the connections that you make, how are you going to put a dollar value on that, right?
Yeah.
If you meet the right person at the right time, that can be the spark that's whatever idea needs. Yeah. So I don't know if I would even be able to put a price tag on that, but I think the monthly meetings that where there's certain assignments that you get for the following month. I think that's to keep you rolling and moving and to give you momentum. And then once you have a little bit of momentum, to build on that. And so I think that guidance, I mean, that's, there's certainly value in that. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you've, Crowd Coach has featured a bunch of speakers for you from different industries. If you could tell me if it's, been valuable, and also maybe highlight one of your favorites or one that gave you the most value. Anything come to mind?
So, I mean, you already mentioned Rob, and he came in to show us a little bit about what video can do in terms of marketing, in terms of promoting, in terms of, getting your name out there and building a little bit of a excitement and hype around whatever idea you may have. Mm-hmm. I think that was very good. Mark Murray of his attorney office, I think he also helped me understand, the importance of building a legal foundation on which you want to build your business. So I think that has been a very valuable outside speaker coming in. And then there's, of course, maybe half a dozen others that, their names skip my mind right now, but who certainly have helped open our eyes to very small things like, I mean, everybody knows and everybody uses Google, but what goes on in the background, in terms of promoting yourself on Google or promoting yourself on the other platforms, whether it be Instagram or Facebook, or there's half a dozen out there.
Yeah.
That type of, just like, wow, okay, it's something very simple. You just tick the box, so you sign up, or you register your company.
And a lot going on back in the background.
Exactly. But there's, so those kind of things have been really, really helpful.
All right. And of course. And so what would your recommendation be to another entrepreneur who is looking at a crowd coach? Any advice?
Yeah, absolutely do it. If you're doing it for you need kind of a motivator, you need somebody to keep pushing you. Excellent, check the box. If you're doing it because you'd like to network and get to know other people in other industries who know other people in other industries who know other people in other industries, I mean, it's phenomenal from the networking perspective. And then so for sure, 2 thumbs up. Join the group. It's been a good journey for the last year, and I look forward for another good year, and then even advancing from the prototype spirits that we have today to the real stuff.
I want the first bottle, man, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your growth. It's being exciting to witness everybody and at all the different stages in their business and seeing how they're coming along. So I think you got the stuff, man. You keep on rocking in the free world. All right, you're doing a great job.
Thanks, Dan. Much appreciated.
All right, Rob. Thanks for taking the time with us. And if you want to plug your business, or do you have anything that you wish to promote right now?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the more we get the name out, the more I think it's great. We're on Instagram, RFG then we have our website at rfgdistillingcompany.com. Sign up for our newsletters. We'd love to engage with you. We'd love to hear your thoughts, your enthusiasm. And if you're extremely enthusiastic about rum, we are still looking for partners, financial investors, to be specific. We'd love to have you on board. Thank you.
Right on. All right, everybody. Thank you very much, Rob, and you have a great one, and stay warm.
Cheers.
All right, cheers.